Hey guys, so I am here. It is Tuesday and we're studying because we have an exam on Friday. I need to do my hair. I just have these faux locks in and I need to take them out, wash my hair, and I'm probably gonna redo them because I like the low maintenance of the style. So right now I'm just going over older adults, and yeah, we got this. Here's my whiteboard filled with notes. We out here passing classes. Hey guys, so it is 8:27 right now and I'm studying. I'm actually studying and I'm uploading my son's homework that he did for today, well, classwork, because I live in New York, and if you don't know right now, I think the whole world knows because it's happening to the entire world. The pandemic that's going on. So right now, Governor Cuomo and Mayor de Blasio have shut down NYC public schools. So this was some of his math work, and I have his tutor, which is my friend Carissa. She comes by. Now she's coming twice a week and she goes over all of his work with him. I also have my daughter's work to do with her. So when I would normally do my work and my studying, I can't. So my schedule has like changed drastically. And if you're in nursing school, the change from just being in school and in clinicals is hard. So imagine that transition as being a parent and then being a parent to two children. So it's nothing that I can adjust to. It's just going to take me some time to adjust. But at the moment, I have an exam on Friday. So like, I'm just going to have to, suck it up, do some like overnighters. And then the day of my exam, just make sure I take a nice nap. And I, go hard. My exam, the time we usually take our exams are Friday from like 3 to 4:30, I believe. And so what they're doing is there's a morning lecture and an evening lecture, and you can attend either. So I may just sleep in later and, get up, meditate, study a little bit for my exam, which you really should never study before your exam. But just review and go over what I think I may need to go over, and then take my exam and then attend the evening lecture and then my Saturday clinicals. So wish me luck. It's 8:30 exactly on the dot, and I'm trying to get through older adult and infection. Where's my book? I can't find it, but older adult wounds and infections. And then tomorrow I'm going to spend the whole day on fluids and electrolytes. And then Thursday I'm just going to bang out questions. So we'll check back in. So the older adult part of my exam is only going to be 14 to 18 questions. So I figure if I do 50 questions and I only get 5 wrong, which is what I'm allowing myself to get wrong. My kids are brushing their teeth right now, and they're actually up really late, way past their bedtime. Their bedtime is 8 o'clock, excuse me. And with this whole pandemic going on, like all of our schedules have been thrown off. So I'm hoping to get them back on their 8 o'clock schedule this week. Tonight I actually let them watch 2 movies, so every single night one of them gets to pick the movie, and my daughter has been watching zombies every single day for the past 8 days. No, ever since we've been in self-quarantine. So she's been watching zombies twice a day, every single day. So my son is tired of it, so I let her pick her movie, and then he picked his movie while I was up here studying. They were downstairs in the living room watching it, and then I just dropped in on Alexa and told them that I realized what time it was because I got so engulfed in studying, and I was like, you know what, okay, it's time for bed. Clean up the living room, like whatever toys you had. They're not allowed to eat snacks in my living room, and I just mopped my kitchen floor. So I'm just going to go down there. Hopefully they had, if they did have a snack, because my daughter did ask for an orange. Hopefully she ate at the dining room or kitchen table and it's not a big mess. And so yeah, they're brushing their teeth right now. They're going to go in their rooms and go to bed. So yeah, I'm going to go over these notes that I have for older adults. It's honestly not that much. It's 3 loose leaf pages front and back, which is not a lot. I don't even think I actually finished. Let me look through my PowerPoint. So yeah, I didn't even finish.
Mommy, can't you finish tomorrow?
I have more studying to do tomorrow, sweetheart. Okay, so I didn't even finish all of the written notes for an older adult, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go over what I wrote and then read over my PowerPoints and then take 50 questions, and I'm only aiming to get 5 wrong. So if I only get 5 wrong, then I feel like I fully understand most of the concepts, and I'm going to move on to my next subject, because there's 3 subjects on this exam. Well, 3 sections, not 3 subjects, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 topics on this exam. Older adult 1 and 2 is one section. Fluids and electrolytes is another section, and infection and inflammation is one section, and integumentary and wounds is another section. So it is 4 sections plus our clinical calculations, which it's only 8 questions. And right now we're honestly doing like weight-based calculations. You know, is this dose safe or not? So after I do older adult 1 and 2, I'm going to move on to infection, inflammation, integumentary, and wounds. And I'm going to go over that. I'm going to take 50 questions. Once again, I'm only allowing myself to get 5 out of 50 wrong, because this section is only 10 to 14 questions. So I'm giving myself a large gap. So once again, if I only get 5 out of 50 wrong, the kitty's drinking from her water bowl. So we have a water bowl all the way upstairs. So we have there's 3 levels to our home. So we have their main bowls in the kitchen, and then we have like a water bowl up here, just so you know they stay hydrated. Everyone has to stay hydrated in this house. Fun fact, we don't buy juice or soda or anything in this house. We only drink water. I may buy some like salsa, flavored salsa water from time to time, but we mainly drink only water in this home. So that's really good. So yeah, I'm only allowing myself to get 5 out of 50 questions wrong. And those 5 questions that I do get wrong, you know, I go back, I revisit, and I make sure that, you know, whatever I didn't understand, I have a grasp on it, because, you know, you figure you get, say the max is, so for older adult 1 and 2, the max is 18 questions. So I do 50 questions and I get 5 wrong. So I have a large gap for the 18 question block, where I'm bound to not get as many wrong as I would if I only did like 20 questions. So I feel with 50 questions, I'm covering a larger like ratio, if that makes any sense. This is my 3rd exam, and I want to do really well on this exam. And then my 4th exam is on hematology 1 and 2, the musculoskeletal system and delegation. And so for that exam, I think like I really have to buckle down and do at least like 50 questions a day after I study, just so I have a grasp on it. The semester is winding down, and then our final is coming. So it's elimination, oncology, and then cumulative. So it's basically everything from this semester. So that is going to be going over every topic. Questions. questions, just hammering myself with questions where it's just like, I know this information and I'm only getting like 2 questions wrong per section. So when this semester's over, I think I'm gonna do like an overview on the semester, how I did on my exams and all of those good things, because right now it's tough, but I'm still hanging in there. The kitty is going to the bathroom. So we have this little spaceship right there, and it's the little robot, and it's like self-cycling. So they go to the I mean, this is like TMI, but whatever. So they go use the bathroom, and then it waits like 2 minutes, and then it starts cycling itself. So we don't scoop the litter. All we do is change the bag when it's full. And we have it all the way up here. So my house, I have 2 cats, and you don't know I have 2 cats because my house does not smell like litter. Even up here, like I don't smell the litter at all because it's continual. I just got to alert the cat sensor. Your robot is temporarily paused. That's because she's in there playing. So when she's in there playing, it doesn't cycle. So yeah, it's on a continual cycle. So once it cycles, the litter, like the dirty litter, is like held in a vat, so it's like sealed. Yeah, so it's around 10ish. I want to get through these notes, my PowerPoints, and do 50 questions, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Okay, so I just finished taking the 25 questions, and I got 8 out of 25 right, and about 3 of them I second guessed myself. So I'm just going over now. I have this whole study packet, and it just has basically all of the subjects, and I'm just going to go over that. And then I'm going to look through these questions and then reference them in the book, because this is the study guide that goes with my book. So when you look up the answers to the questions, it tells you the exact page to reference, and I'm just going to read over that exact page. It is now 11:33. So yeah, I'm watching YouTube, and then I have my kids' iPads charging down here, so they're at 100% for tomorrow for their schoolwork. The little robot's going in the back. So yeah, I guess I have about this much. This is not a lot. It's this much because I have it tabbed off. So this is older adult. This is infection, wounds, and inflammation, and this is fluids and electrolytes. So yeah, I'm just going to study this section on older adults, and then I'll probably get in the shower, wash my face, and do my night routine, and then go to bed. Hey guys, so I just took my 3rd exam, and so far it's not looking good. It's still discouraging because, like, you're gonna see earlier in this video, like how much I studied and studied and studied, and I put like so much like family time and sacrifice, you know, just to get a good grade on this exam. And this is our first exam that's online. I just like got out the shower because my boyfriend was just like, take a shower, you know, it'll be okay. So just doing my skincare routine. I'm putting my moisturizer on, and I'm just very like discouraged right now. because the professors have to like look through the exam because the exam didn't calculate the clinical calculations. But even with that, and I'm just very discouraged right now because I was doing fine, and then this whole pandemic happened, and I had to homeschool, you know, an 8 and a 5-year-old, and then I had to, you know, be a nursing student and work, and then still be a mom. And you know, at times it can get very, very overwhelming. And today was just one of those days where I had to call my mom and just say, Mom, please, like, can you please come pick them up because I'm not having an okay day. I have an exam, I have to study, you know, I have to do well in this exam, and I didn't do as well as I wanted to do. And I'm hoping that, you know, when the professors go through the exams, maybe, you know, some of the questions were marked wrong that I got right, because I felt like I knew a lot. And I was very confident in my answers. I didn't change one answer. And that's my biggest fault, is that I changed my answers. I didn't change one answer on that exam. So I don't know. I mean, it's just very hard. It's very, very hard. And it's like, I can't fail. Like, there's no such thing as failing. Like, if I fail, like, that's it. So I'm in a very tough position right now. I'm like upset, and I don't know. It's just very overwhelming for me right now. Hey guys, so it's Saturday and it's 8:30 at night. I just got out of clinical. We have online clinical, so my family and I, we ate dinner, and I'm just like cleaning up. And then what I'm cleaning up my kitchen. And so now what I'm going to do is start preparing for work tomorrow. So I already got out my coffee mug. My friend Vilma, she got it for me for Christmas. Yeah, so what I do is, hold on. So I like iced and hot coffee. So what I do is I make the coffee and just let it sit. And I'm going to put this here. And this is like my little coffee station. So I have this coffee, I have this syrup, and I put this in the cup or whatever that I'm using, just so it melts in and it blends well. So I have a whole bunch of K-cups down here, and then behind here I have like a big thing of, that's Cafe Bustelo. It's in a Folgers container because Cafe Bustelo is the best coffee. And so in the morning, like when I have hot coffee, I'll put this. I'm trying to use this all. I don't want the like animal byproduct collagen. So yeah, now I'm going to put this. I'm probably gonna make a salad, so I'm gonna use that, chop that up, put all of these dishes away, and then clean my sink. And then I'm going to, my cats aren't eating. I have 2 cats. So I have a almost 1-year-old and then like a 13-year-old, and they're not eating their food. So I don't know what's going on. So yeah,